Good morning, and yeah, here's a telemetry update for you. So I thought that there was an hourly refresh or something like that on the Star Citizen telemetry app, but it seems not to be. And I think game data is uploaded hourly, but it could take up to 24 hours to refresh. So yeah, it's refreshed now. So last night last night was Friday night fight, part of the Friday night series, and it worked really well. So several hours of gameplay, no issues whatsoever, all encoded on a high profile and highest quality, so on chip as well. So that was really cool. But today I wanted to share the telemetry update with you. So this kind of looks at what I thought would happen with the upgrade, and then we can see that in data to back it up. So that's really cool. So this is only going to be a short stream, and I'll share that right now. So this is what we had before the upgrade. This is with the 980. So just to recap, the problem I was trying to solve with that, I couldn't encode on the card and play Star Citizen at the same time. Star Citizen took all of the 4 gig of memory and ran the card at 100%. GPU score was 102, CPU was 103. So that kind of puts us down here with an averaged frames per second of 47.3. You'll know in Star Citizen, more crowded areas will impact frame rates, plus a whole lot of other variables. But this is where we were. The hypothesis is that we put the new card in and we should start to move over to the right and not up, because obviously CPU. This is where we were, and this is where we are now, which is really nice because bright green is good, and I'm now averaging 78.3. So that is with all the same settings, with all the same variables that were in play before the card was built. So it's just under a 100% increase, which is right for the card. But the best thing is that I am able to stream on the chip, and only cards utilized at about 45%, is really nice for headroom for future stuff. GPU score is now up to 275, CPU's up to 121. And the reason why CPU's up to 121 is so I run the i7 5820. It's a little bit old now, and it's a 6-core 12-thread processor. These are really overclockable. You can, some people have got them up to 4.7 gig, and others have got them up to 4.5. I've run a very mild overclock on this, took it up to 4 core voltage at about 1.20. So that's cool. I could probably get more out of it, but if we go back to the telemetry, so if we look at players and their rigs at our top right, we'll take this one, 72.8 for instance. I'm running at 78.3. But 72.8, it's an i9 990. I mean, that's like super. And what just below that, 16 core AMD Ryzen, and again an i9 990 at 3.6 with a Titan RTX or an RTX 2080. So someone has got a very, very nice rig there, and at 86.9 frames per second, which is nice. But for me right now, with CPU performance, I don't think that it's just not worth it for me right now. I fixed the problem with graphics processing, but to then go for a new mainboard, new CPU, new water-cooled CPU, it's not worth it until there's more technical advancements, which should optimize and maybe become a little bit less CPU intensive. So yeah, that's the crack. Really happy. The card has done everything I hoped it would, and I can close this off with nice data to share the performance uplift, what I've seen. Just a really nice thing. So that's it. Nothing more to add. Any questions or anything like that that you may have, then just post them in the chat and or message me direct. I've had a couple of people message me about their rig so far. So happy to share some help if you need that. But outside of that, everything is great, and I can do what I want to do and bring more content and better quality content to viewers that are either into Star Citizen or are looking to get into Star Citizen, and increase the quality of that stuff. Still, the quality of the content, not the technical issues. So yeah, that is that's it. If you like this stuff, then just subscribe and help me grow the channel so I can do more of this. And have a great Saturday. That's it. See ya.
The world has been broke down.